score very many goals with his head because I think when he was a child he didn't practice enough heading. It's an easy skill to master, but one that needs confidence and a little bit of courage. For very young players who are not used to heading the ball and are a little bit afraid of it, I think the best way to start is just to look at the ball and bring the ball in gently to our forehead, keeping our eyes open. The middle of the forehead there is the surface that we would use to head the ball. If you shut your eyes when the ball's coming in, you've more chance of getting hurt. So just to get confidence, keep the eyes open and bring the ball into the head. The next level is just to throw the ball up to ourselves, a little connection with the forehead and catch. And we can do that moving around the space. Okay, boys, off we go. Okay, we can try a few juggles in our head when we're confident. Okay, and then combine the heading. We can combine the heading with other body parts, so maybe we'll go back to the feet, the knees and the head. Okay, off we go. Put a few together. Okay, and stop. Juggling circles are something that we see all the time in Brazil, in the parks, on the beaches. It's a gathering of friends who come together to show what they can do with a ball. We've got a little juggling circle here, and hopefully we're going to be able to show you some nice tricks. Okay, Mark, do you want to come out? Let's start off with different ways to get the ball in the air. How many do you know? Give yourself a bit of room. Nice. Okay, 1, 2. Any more? Okay, Bradley, ways to get the ball from ground to the air. The easiest way to get the ball up into the air is just to use the sole of our foot and then the laces. And when we're practicing, we shouldn't use our hands at all. If the ball goes loose when you're practicing, don't pick it up with your hands, always use your feet. So the easiest way is that. Another very simple manoeuvre to get the ball in the air is just to pinch our feet together beneath the ball and it'll come up. And a third way that's very simple again is to put the back of each shoe, the back of our heel, grip the ball there, okay, between our feet, and just jump up together, and then we're into a juggle. They aren't that much use in a game, obviously, but again, they're very, very good for your confidence. We're now going to look at some little juggling tricks. Once we've got the ball up into the air, we'll try some round the whirls, try some rebounds off the inside, outside, front of our shoe, crossing our leg over, okay. We'll try some traps as well. Let's see how many traps we can get. Holding the ball here, between our knee, on our chest, head, neck. Okay, Waleed, if you want to come out first. Excellent. Just relax. Nice. Brilliant. Brilliant. Nice, Bradley. Well done. Nice. It's important, whatever your position, that you can control the ball. It's the fundamental of football. Control the ball and you can control the game. James is a central defender, Kyle is a goalkeeper. They need ball control as much as the attacking midfielder or the centre forward. These boys have all learned those skills through practice, practice and practice, and you can too by doing the same. We're going to look at some dribbling moves, and to do these we're going to use the football salon ball. The football salon ball is just a size 2 compared to the size 5 that we'd normally use in football. It's got another important difference. As well as being filled with air, the bladder of the football salon ball is filled with foam, which means that it doesn't bounce. Comparing this to a size 5, there's a big difference. Football salon has been played in Brazil since the 1920s. It developed in the gymnasiums and on the hard courts, the outdoor courts. By the 1960s it had become more popular in terms of participation than conventional football, and all of the great Brazilian players, Pelé, Zico, Rivellino, Careca, even modern greats like Ronaldo and Rivaldo have come out of football salon. It's a 5-a-side game, a fast game. The court for the game is pretty much the same size as a basketball court, and because of the nature of this ball, the ball doesn't lift in the air, so the game's all about close passing and dribbling. So in our passing and dribbling sections, we're going to use this ball. We're going to start with our dribbling. We're going to work in pairs. I'm going to use some of the manoeuvres that we did in the warming up with the ball section. If you remember, we had the Ronaldo, the Rivellino, the Rivaldo. We looked at some of the moves of the great Brazilian players. We're going to try these now against a partner and put a little bit of pace into the run up to the move and use our partner to help us in our timing. Kieran, I'm going to run to you, and first of all I'm going to do the Ronaldo move, okay? So I have to run at Kieran. I have 2 things to think about. Moving the ball myself, the timing that I'm going to use for the move against Kieran, and I've got to think about Kieran, because if I get it wrong, I'll be on top of Kieran. Okay, Kieran, I'll show you a bad example. I'll run to you. If I get too close and try the move, I'll be running into him. Okay, again. Too early, and I might as well not have done the move, because I've done the move already, and Kieran's still there for me to defeat, okay? So the timing of these is absolutely crucial. And the only way that we can get the timing right is to work in little areas as we are here, in pairs. You just need a friend to do this. So we'll start off at walking pace. So I'll walk up to Kieran with the ball. He's not going to tackle me. That's about the right moment. Ronaldo and past. I'll do a little change of direction here. There's Kieran again, and I'll walk. Timing, about there, and on. Change of direction, pass into Kieran.